Are you stiff? Are you trying to get flexibility back into your life? Well, stick around. We're gonna stretch together real time. Hi, I'm Tabitha Gomes and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here to help you busy ladies juggling jobs, careers, and kiddos with no real time to exercise. I'm gonna give you tips, tricks, exercise routines, and even product reviews to help make exercise a part of your life. So that if any time you like what you see, consider subscribing or clicking that like button. So let's get to it. Pause right now if you absolutely need to. Go get your yoga mat because we're gonna stretch together. So just FYI, kind of on my background of this stretching, I am no yogi. I don't even go to yoga. I've tried it like twice, but I'm not a yogi. You know, I don't do yoga at all. But due to being in high school and cheerleading with a little bit of gymnastics, and then doing that a little bit through college, that has really ingrained stretching into my life. We stretched a lot. So a lot of my stretching techniques started there from cheerleading and gymnastics, and I've added some things to it or taken some things away based on the way I like to feel and how the stretching makes me feel. So let's get to it. We're gonna do this all in real time. So we're gonna stretch together. If it takes us 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't matter. We're going for elongation of our muscles. So what that means,
and we hold a static stretch, which is a long, low force duration after 7 to 10 seconds. This muscle tension increases and activates the GTO, which is a Golgi tendon organ. In response, this causes the muscle spindle in the stretched muscle to be inhibited temporarily, which makes it possible to stretch the muscle further.
The spindle gives, and that's where you get your progress in your stretching. So all these stretches really need to be held for some time. So I like to count to a number in my head, usually 30, but you're gonna go until you know you're gonna feel that release. So that's when you know that you've actually released that muscle. All right, so enough talk, let's get to it. Grab your mat, let's go. Okay. All right, get my shoes tied up. Hopefully, maybe I should go this way. Should I go this way? Yeah, I'm gonna go this way, okay? All right, so we're gonna start with our legs nice and straight. We're gonna keep one leg nice and straight. You can flex or you can point. I prefer flexing. It gets more tension on the hamstring to stretch it out. We're gonna bend the other knee. And I like to start here with my foot at my knee, okay? Keeping our back nice and straight, and we're gonna pull it forward. Grabbing the bottom of your foot if you can. If not, grab something, a piece of furniture, a wall, or something to help you pull your body forward. And let's hold. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. See, I feel that release already. 26, 27, 28, 29, and up. Good. We're gonna bring that foot to our ankle. And we're gonna lean forward again. Let's go to 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good. And up. We're gonna switch sides. Make sure when you're doing this stretch, you're not rounding at your back, but you're pushing your nice straight spine down to your leg. So again, switching, now we got our left leg forward, our right leg forward, our left leg bent, our foot is at our knee, and we're gonna reach on forward and grab on. 9, Now, bringing that left foot up to that right ankle. Good, and pull.
Let's go both feet together, but we're gonna spread them out just a little bit. So what we're doing is we're slowly stretching this muscle in order for us to gain progress when we put them together. All right, and grab onto those ankles and pull. Feel that. 6, 7, 8. Good, and up. Good. Feet all the way together now. And we're going to touch those toes, grabbing on, straight back, and pull. As you can see, I haven't stretched right before doing this, so I am very tight right now. Very, very tight. But you'll see as we get done, you will be looser and so will I. Good, and up. Oh, those hamstrings. Ooh, and I did work hamstrings the other day, so my hamstrings are still a little bit sore. All right, now we're gonna lean it forward. We're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna take our left leg out to the side. We're gonna bring our foot all the way in. Okay, now we're gonna turn towards the foot and we're gonna grab on and stretch again, stretching that back. Now you should feel it a little bit more inner thighs. Good, and up. Taking that right arm over to touch that toe. Remember to breathe while you're doing these exercises. You really want to take that breath in. 4, 3, 2, and up. Now leaning straight forward over your ankle and down. Again, pressing that lower back into the ground. No rounding. And up. Now you felt all that stretch in the middle, inner thighs. Okay, switching sides. We're gonna put our right leg out, bringing our left leg all the way into our groin. I like to flex again. Okay, reaching out for that foot. Flat back and pull. You should also feel this stretching the side of your back. All the way down the side. Up. Good. Facing center, let's lean it forward. Flat back. And up. Good. Stretching that arm, reaching over to that foot. Getting the side. Never mind if you can hear cars in the background. I'll put music under this. And my garage open. It's just too pretty of a day to not. Good. And up. Nice. Good stretch. Okay, we're going to open up those legs. Now, if you can't get as wide as me, that is okay. Don't feel bad. If this is all you got is right here and you can't reach all the way down, don't worry about it. You're gonna get there. We're gonna get there together, okay? If you gotta repeat this stretch routine every day, then do it. Do it, write it down or turn this YouTube video on again and just do it because it's gonna really help you out. Until you get it memorized and you got the stretching routine memorized, then you won't need this because your stretching will be banging. All right, let's reach on to our left-hand side. Again, grabbing onto our foot, keeping our back nice and straight. Touch as low as you can go. And already feel it. I feel this release. Switch sides, grabbing onto the bottom of the foot. Don't forget to breathe in and out. And up. Now let's go center. I like to close my eyes when I do this. It feels so good. You can extend your hands as far out as you need to keep your toes from rolling in, but you're going to just lean your body forward. And you might have lost me in the video, but just go ahead and if you're struggling to lean forward, it's okay. Grab onto something. Have your husband push, or your kids push on your lower back. That's what's going to give you the gains for your stretching, is pressing that lower back into the floor. Not rounding here. You're not stretching anything. You want to press that lower back down and into the floor. I really feel it in my inner thighs right now. I'm so tight from leg day. Oh, and up. I almost wanted to just stay right there. It felt so good. Oh, and now just shake those legs. Bring them in together. Oh, the pain. Oh, I feel it. Okay, we're gonna butterfly, feet together. Scoot your butt up nice and close to those heels. Grab on, and you really want to push these knees down. I have a yoga block. I think my yoga block might be in my room. That's probably where it is. But if you do have a yoga block, this is a great time, or for any of these exercises, great time to put the yoga block under your feet, and that will help you get range, especially if you can't reach. Or if you can't reach your foot, then it brings your foot up to you, or your leg up to you. Also, if you're already really, really flexible, you put that yoga block there and you can keep on reaching further. And up. Okay, we're gonna go to my favorite stretch in the world. Bending over to your side. So we're gonna start on our right side. We're gonna drop our leg down. We're gonna bring the left leg behind us. It's called a pigeon pose. Okay, we wanna make sure that we're not up here, our butt is sitting on the ground. Relax that foot. And we're gonna take the back leg and roll that knee under. You should feel that stretch in the hip flexor already, especially if you're tight, and I am from leg day. Okay, so you're gonna take your upper body and we're gonna lean it across your foot, keeping the butt on the ground. If you cannot roll the foot under, it's okay to keep the foot here, all right? But I want this motion with your butt on the ground, really important. So roll that under and stretch it forward. Doesn't it feel good in your butt? Oh, it feels so good to me. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm so focused here. It feels so good. Good, and up again. Grab onto that ankle. Bring it to your back. And now you feel that leg, that quad, and that hip flexor. Oh, nice and tight. Good stretch. Make sure you breathe. Deep breaths in. Sometimes when stretching is so painful because they're so tight, I know it's really hard to breathe. But you got it. That's where it brings the oxygen through your blood and just helps bring that nutrients in. Oh, this stretch feels so good right now. I'm so tight. Oh, good, and let it go. All right, so those of you who are more advanced, we're gonna take this into a split. Now, if you cannot do a split,
what I want you to do is I want you to put one leg forward, and you're gonna bend this other leg back, and then you're gonna lean it forward. For those of you who can split, even if your split is just here, I want you to split as much as you can, and we're gonna lean our body into the front leg and then hold it, okay? So this is why we stretch our hamstrings really good to start off. I like to keep my foot flexed in dance and cheerleading and stuff. You always point it. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. Sometimes I feel like the flex gets certain parts of my hamstring that I prefer to get than to point it, but we'll go point it just for aesthetically pleasing, looking nice dancing toes. All right, we're gonna sit in that split and lean on forward. You can rock. I like to grab my leg and rock in a little bit, and then I like to rock out because it gets different muscles, different hamstring muscles. Make sure you're not rounding that back again. Oh, feels so good. Good, and up. Oh, now just shake those legs in. So good. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna put turn this way. Left leg forward. Here, sit your butt down. Roll that right leg under. Feel that hip flexion or quad stretch. So good. Oh my goodness, let's lean. Let's lean. Oh, this butt cheek hurts more than the other one. You still see me? I'm not out of frame. Should we move back? Oh. Good, and let's get up. Let's grab onto that ankle. Press that foot to our back. Ooh, that hip flexor and that quad. So got a deeper stretch now. Really good. Oh, feels so good. Good, and relax. Now we're gonna head into that split again. This is my bad leg, so I might not be able to split as good on this leg, but we're gonna go ahead and stretch the leg forward. Again, do stretch your leg forward and stretch this way if you're not that good at your split yet, okay? So, foot forward, point to toes, other foot back. Oh, get into that position. That is so good. Hold. And up. Ooh, bring those legs. Shake them, shake them, shake them together. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time with our feet together and lean forward. At this point, we should be able to lean further forward. I have really tight hamstrings. I actually have an injured leg. My left leg hamstring is injured. It's been injured for years now, and I've recovered it. Well, not recovered it completely, but I've been working on its recovery for years. It's been a kind of a nagging injury. Sad. We're all not perfect, you know. We all got something broken, and so that's my it's like my broken tire. But I like to stretch it out a lot, so let's lean on forward again. Oh, and as you can see, for you too, you should be able to reach deeper than before. I'm gonna point my toes now. It's up to you to point. Back to flexed. I'm just doing this to target a little bit extra different muscles in my hamstring. Oh, and up. Oh, very good. Okay, now we're gonna lean on back. We're gonna get that hip flexor a little bit more. Bring one leg back, and we're gonna lean. And just lay here. Tight hip flexors are no bueno, no bueno. Because of my left hamstring injury, my right hip flexor is much tighter than it should be. So let's just get a little extra stretch in there. Should be already stretched out pretty good. But it's nice to give it a little bit more. This is what's gonna also help you to gain a split. You wanna get that hip flexor nice and stretched. All right, now switch sides. Almost feels like you're just balls asleep right here. It's so nice. Good, stretch that leg out. I'm gonna stay down here on the floor. I want to bridge our body up. Okay, want to stretch the back, stretch the shoulders. So hands are going to go like this on the sides of your heads. You're going to push through your feet. Make sure your feet are about hip width apart. Your hands are about by your head. Don't let your hair get in the way. And we're going to push our bodies up. And lean. Push through your heels and push towards your shoulders. Give yourself a nice, good stretch there. And stretch, push. Back down. Nice and slow and controlled. Oh, that one feels so good. Grab onto those knees and let's rock. Those 5 rocks. We're gonna go into a child's pose and then we're gonna bring it up. So I like to put my toes together, knees apart, push those hips back and pull. Let me get restrained here. Pull the upper body. Everything here should be pretty stretched out already. But sometimes it's nice you get a little upper body stretch here if you're pulling your upper body. I don't like to just do a regular child's pose. I also like to stretch side to side. So we're gonna walk our hands to our right. And if you can feel this, you are stretching the side again. Some lower, mid, and upper back. Now let's walk it out to the left. These are not super long holds because it's not as important as our legs in my opinion. So put your hands in, we're gonna dig our feet into the floor, we're gonna do a downward dog, push our hips nice and back, getting a calf stretch. Good. Walk those hands a little closer to your feet and press again. Now you should be able to feel this going kind of up your back of your legs. Walk it back again. All the way to your feet. If you want to grab onto your ankles, you can, and just pull that upper body. Bending completely at the hip. And let's roll up. And you cannot see me anymore. So I am back down. And that is it. That is everything. I hope that stretch helped you out a lot. I love those stretches, especially the pigeon pose, absolute favorite stretch in the world. So go ahead and try those out. Run through this video again if you need to. That shouldn't take you that long. I don't know, what was that, 20 minutes? 15, 20 minutes? Shouldn't have been that long. Anyways, I hope that helped you out. I hope you feel a lot looser. Yes, if you haven't stretched in a long time tomorrow, you will probably be sore. So I recommend just stretching again. Just keep on stretching until the sore goes away. And I promise you it will go away and the flexibility will come. Oh, quick question. I forgot to add this in. What are some of your favorite stretches? There are so many stretches out there. There are some great yogi stretches and stuff too. So what are some of your favorites? Go ahead and post them in the comments below, and we could do extra stretches. We could do more. Maybe a stretch day with everybody's favorite stretch in it. So go ahead and add that down below. And always stay positive, work hard, and God bless. Mahalo for joining me. Aloha.